Why does your most embarrassing memory always show up right when you're trying to sleep, and never during the day? It's late, the house is quiet, and out of nowhere, your brain decides now is the perfect time to replay something from years ago. That one thing you said, that thing you did, suddenly it's back, and it feels just as sharp as the day it happened. You cringe. You physically react to a memory that has no power over you anymore, and yet somehow it still does. You pull the covers up like that could somehow protect you from your own thoughts. But here's a fair question. Why does this only happen at night? Why not in the middle of a busy afternoon? Turns out, there's a very specific reason your brain waits until you're lying still in the dark to bring these memories back. During the day, your brain is busy, juggling tasks, conversations, decisions. At night, that noise finally stops. And in that silence, with nothing left to distract it, your brain finally has room to process what it didn't get to earlier. All day, small emotional moments get pushed aside so you can function. But they don't disappear, they just wait. At night, your brain starts going through its mental filing system, sorting through everything it collected during the day. And it pays extra attention to one specific category, anything that might have threatened your social standing. Because to your brain, being embarrassed in front of others isn't just awkward, it's flagged as a potential danger. This goes back a long way. For most of human history, being rejected by your group could genuinely threaten your survival. So your brain evolved to replay social mistakes on repeat. Not to torture you, but to make sure you never repeat them. That's why the moment things get quiet, this particular file seems to open itself, whether you ask for it or not. It plays the moment back again and again, like it's trying to fix something that already happened years ago. And once one memory surfaces, it's easy to spiral. One embarrassing moment reminding you of 5 more. That inner voice gets harsh fast. Why did you say that? Everyone probably still remembers. It rarely speaks kindly. In a strange way, your brain is still scanning for social threats, even though the moment is long gone. It can feel overwhelming, lying there with old memories stacking on top of each other, all at once. But here's the shift. The moment you notice this pattern happening, you already have some power over it. Because most of the time, the version of you being judged so harshly is a memory, not a mirror of who you are now. That younger version of you, in that awkward moment, was doing their best with what they knew at the time. Most embarrassing moments are remembered far more harshly by us than they ever were by anyone else. Once you understand why this happens, it stops feeling like something broken in you and starts feeling manageable. One simple tool. Keep a small notebook by the bed, and if a thought won't settle, write it down instead of replaying it. One simple tool. Keep a small notebook by the bed, and if a thought won't settle, write it down instead of replaying it. One simple tool. Keep a small notebook by the bed, and if a thought won't settle, write it down instead of replaying it. Slow, steady breathing before bed also helps. It tells your nervous system there's no real threat here, just a memory. And when an old memory does show up, try responding to yourself the way you'd comfort a close friend, not attack a stranger. A calming pre-sleep routine, reading, quiet music, dim lights, gives your brain less room to spiral. Small changes to your environment can quietly signal to your brain it's time to rest, not to relive. Over time, a nightly journaling habit becomes less about fixing the past and more about simply setting it down. And slowly, that mental filing cabinet that used to fling open every night starts staying quietly shut. Progress here isn't about never remembering anything embarrassing again. It's about it bothering you less each time. Some nights, old thoughts will still creep back in. That doesn't mean nothing's changed. It just means you're human. On those nights, a little self-kindness goes a long way. You're allowed to be gentle with yourself. Bit by bit, without announcing it, the nights start to feel a little lighter than before. Eventually, quiet stops meaning danger zone and starts meaning exactly what it should: rest. And once you understand this about your own mind, it's worth sharing. Chances are, someone you know lies awake the same way. This was never about a flaw in you. It's just an old survival habit your brain hasn't fully updated yet. You're allowed to close that file gently, without needing to relive every detail to prove you've learned from it. And on the nights it finally goes quiet, really quiet, that's not numbness, that's peace. So here's the real takeaway. Your brain isn't punishing you at night. It's just trying a little clumsily to protect you. If this helped you understand your own late-night thoughts a bit better, that's exactly the point of sharing it. Every morning after a hard night is still a fresh start. The past doesn't get a vote in today. You don't need to win every memory. You just need to notice them and let them pass through. Tonight, when an old memory shows up, try meeting it with a little more patience than usual. Your brain has been quietly trying to protect you your whole life, even when it didn't feel that way. Understanding that changes everything. Sleep a little easier tonight. You've earned it. Thanks for watching. Your brain has been running on autopilot your whole life, quietly making choices before you even noticed there was a choice to make. But now you understand the system. And once you understand it, you stop being just a passenger to it. Your brain is powerful, not perfect, and now you're the one steering. If this helped you see your own patterns a little clearer, hit subscribe. There's a lot more hiding in that autopilot of yours worth uncovering. Thanks for watching.